that machine. So that cotton will be shifted here. Okay, from there, this is an elevator. Okay, this is an elevator which will be carried that to the ginning. That is a process where ginning process will take place in that machine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you know what is ginning, isn't it? What will happen in ginning? Yes, that cotton along with that linseed what will be there, that will be separated in that ginning machine. See, cotton which is collected from all the fields, no, that they'll collect it there. From there, this is a hot machine. It dries whatever the moisture will be there in that, no, that will be removed here. From there, this is an elevator which carries this cotton to the ginning machine there. So ginning process will take place in that machine there. Okay, you can just go and see there. So there the lint will be separated from the cotton ball. Okay, along with the seeds, it will be with the seeds, isn't it? So those seeds will be separated there in that machine. You saw there one blade was running where the lint and the seed was getting separated. Okay, the after separation, that through elevator it passes to the ginning machine. Okay, so in that ginning machine, whatever the impurities, dirt, unwanted things, whatever this straw and all will be there, isn't it? So all those things will be removed. It will be cleaned there. So in that ginning, you saw one roller like which was spinning below, isn't it? So there, that will remove all the dirt from that, and later again it will be carried through the same elevator back. There it will be pumped on the upper side of the elevator, on the top of the elevator. That comes to this machine where it will be pressed. Okay, so that cotton, it will be pressed and it will be made into bundles, and each bundle nearly it weigh around 1 to 1.5 quintal. Okay, so 1 quintal is 100 kg, isn't it? So each will be around 150-160 kgs each bundle. And did you just touch that bundle?
Yes,
it was so tightly packed, isn't it? There was not even a single gap in between the cotton.
Yes,
okay. Later, these will be supplied to the textile mills. There, this cotton will be converted into yarn. Okay, that yarn will be converted into clothes, different materials. Okay, cloth what we wear. Finally, we get the clothes from that. But that seed what is separated from that, even that doesn't go waste at all. Even those seeds which are separated from this elevator, it is being dropped here. Did you see that?
Yes.
This seed will be supplied to the oil factories. There the oil will be extracted from the seeds. Okay, and that oil will be refined. Directly it will not be used. Once again it will be purified or refined. Then it is supplied to the market. That is used as cooking oil also. That oil. And once the oil is been extracted, even the leftover seeds doesn't go waste at all. That is the food for the cattle. Okay, that is given as food for the cattle. Especially for buffaloes and the cows and all, and they say they secrete more milk, and it is highly nutritious for them, for cattle. So here every part, no part will go waste here, everything is useful here. And you observe that there was no manual work anywhere, everywhere it was fully automatic. Okay, this is how the process, how the cotton from the field it changes to the cotton thread. Okay.
I thank Sri Ranganath Mundadala for having given us this opportunity. Children, all of you express your thanks to sir. Say thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for having allowed us to come here to see everything. I also take this opportunity to thank Mrs. Pratima. Pratima madam has explained in detail. She herself being a science teacher never left any point left behind. She has explained very well. Children, also now it is your job to take care of writing the report and submitting to your concerned science teachers. We thank all the staff here, all of you. Thank you, sir, so much. Thank you so much.